Polyglots, polyglots, polyglots from all around the goddamn world. How are you guys doing today? So, as usual, I got one more question for you guys. Pretty interesting, too. And now the question is it possible to reach a near-native fluency in 5 or 6 languages? Is it possible to reach a near-native fluency in 5 or 6 languages? Well, I believe it is. I might be crazy as well, but I still believe it is. Well, I am no genius, and I already have reached that near-native fluency in 2 languages. Spanish, because I live in Spain, and that's also very important if you want to reach a near-native fluency in one language, if you live in a foreign country. So in that language you will be able to reach that near-native fluency. And the other language, I don't know if you guys agree, but I believe that I already reached at least the beginning of that level, a little bit more of the beginning of that level. So I'm talking about English. I know that I don't speak English perfectly, but who does? Who does speak English perfectly? Who does speak Spanish perfectly? My Spanish ain't perfect as well. My Spanish ain't perfect either. So the thing is, that's why I'm still learning Spanish. I'm not studying Spanish, I never really did. But when I come across words and expressions, I always ask my wife, what does it mean? And I have a dictionary about colloquialism that I need to see if I can find a way to study it, to learn those vocabulary, and that vocabulary, and especially, it's not vocabulary, it's expressions, those expressions. But I believe that everything has a beginning. So when we talk about levels, we talk about level C2, so near native level. So if you are able to understand more than 90%, so let's say between 95 and 98% of all that you hear and read, so you're near native. So I believe that I can say that I'm near native in English, even that I have a lot of flaws yet. I have a lot of flaws, and I know my flaws because I'm noting down, I'm making that list of words and expressions that I come across while using Teach Yourself and other courses. But I believe that I have already reached at least the beginning of near native fluency in English. So you guys may not agree with me, but I believe I reached the beginning of it, a little bit more, but I still got a lot to work. So I am Portuguese, okay? So if I say, the question was, is it possible to reach a near native fluency in 5 or 6 languages more? So, is it possible to speak 6 or 7 languages, counting on your own mother tongue? So, I'm Portuguese, and I have definitely reached the near native fluency in Spanish, even that I might miss some things yet. I don't know everything, but I don't know everything in my own mother tongue, but I have definitely reached that level in Spanish, and I believe that I can say that I have also reached that level, attained that level in English. So I'm a normal guy who has reached near native fluency in 2 languages. So I'm some sort of a trilingual person. Even though I say again, I say it one more time, I'm a humble guy. I know that I have a lot of imperfections yet concerning my English. But so Spanish, English, 2 more languages. Then I wanna reach a near native fluency. I would like to reach a near native fluency in 4 languages more. And I know I might be crazy, and I really am. Those languages are Swedish, Finnish, Galician, and French. And now my current level in those languages is, for Swedish, intermediate level, level B1, between level B1 and level B2, but yet level B1. Finnish, intermediate level, between level B1, not an upper intermediate level, okay? Between level B1 and level B2. Galician, upper intermediate level, I believe. I can understand Galician pretty well, even that I speak with some imperfections yet, but I believe level B2 in Galician. French, a high beginner, a high level A2, near level B1 maybe, but a little bit less. So in order for me to reach level C2 in those 4 languages, so I have in here 6 languages: Spanish, English, Swedish, Finnish, Galician, French, plus my mother tongue, which is Portuguese. So in order for me to reach that level, it will take me a long time. And Galician, it might be easier. It is for by far the easiest language to reach that level, because it's very similar to Portuguese, and it has a lot of Spanish influences. But since I'm not studying it consistently, it will take me many years, because I will only study it from times to times. Swedish, Finnish, and French are languages that I intend to study during all my life, so I believe it's possible to reach that level within 10 years or something like that. I want to be able to reach level C1, at least the very beginning of level C1, within a year in Finnish, Swedish, and French. I believe that is possible, but then in order for me to reach level C2, it will take me a long time to study, and I have to study during all my life, so that's why I say Swedish, half an hour a day, 5 days a week. Finnish, 40 minutes a day, 5 days a week. French, now it's half an hour a day, like 5 days a week. And then it will be, by the time I reach like a high level B2, or the very beginning of level C1, I will be studying like 15 minutes of French 5 days a week. 5 or 6, but 5 days a week at least. Now I'm not doing exactly that, because I'm making the crazy week every week. So the thing is, I'm studying, I'm focusing on a different language every week, because I'm studying a lot of languages and I want to take it further. But by the time I finish that, I finish doing some more crazy weeks, I will definitely go back to my half an hour of French, half an hour of Swedish, and 40 minutes of Finnish. And I believe that I will do this the rest of my life. Swedish, always half an hour, 5 days a week. Finnish, 40 minutes. And French, by the time I reach a good level, 15 minutes. Because that's the only way for me to reach near native fluency in all those languages. And then I have to read in the language, at least just a little bit. I have to read in the language. I have to be exposed to the language. Watch movies. Try to watch movies without subtitles. Watch movies subtitled in Swedish and Finnish and so. And concerning my English imperfections, I have to start working on that. I'm sick and tired of talking to my wife. We have to study like three words every day, but then we're all very tired. Then it doesn't happen, but it has to, because I need to correct those imperfections in English. And in Spanish, I'm in the right place. I live in Spain. My wife is Spanish, so it will come to me, even if I don't study. I just have to ask my wife, and I'm exposed to the language all the time. So I would like you guys to answer me this question, and see you guys then.